Hello guys, how are you? Can you hear me? Hey, Ramai, can you hear me? Good. Okay. So in the last week we just discussed something called what? Screw principle, isn't that? So technically screw principle is almost done now. Screw principle and the micrometer screw gauge, I have finished. Technically done. But there is a very small part like of the reading what? Error calculations, like the positive and negative zero error removal of the micrometer screw gauge is still there, right? But I am going to teach you the second instrument, second device that works under what? This screw principle. What is the second instrument that works under the screw principle? යන්න බලන්න දෙවෙනි එක මොකක්ද කියලා? Tell me. ළමයි මොකක්ද second instrument එක? What is the second instrument that works under screw principle? What we learned? Huh? Do you have any idea? Lamai, am I audible at least? Am I audible? Yes. Yes. If yes, raise your hand and say. Yeah. පොඩක් කතා කරනවා කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් නිකන් මේ voice එකක් ඇහෙද්දි නිකන් කරනවා මට නිකන් ඒක නිකන් කික් එකේ එන්නේ. අද ඒකාංගිත් නෑ කිව්වා මතීසත් නෑ මං හිතන්නේ අද. ඉතින් කතා කරනවම නෑ. පිල්ලෝ ටික ඉන්නේ. කලක පාවත් කතා කරන්න බෑ. කලක කලක වෙ ඉන්නේ හරි එකෙක් ඉන්නවා ඇති එකෙක් මිනිස්සෙක් ඉන්නවනේ බවිදු ඔයාලත් කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ කතා කරමු බලන්න වෙ ඉන්නේ හරි හරි කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් මිනිස්සු ටිකක් ඉන්නවා මේකේ So today I am going to introduce all the theory of the second instrument. Second instrument is what? We learned the micrometer screw gauge. The next one is, it is called what? Spirometer. Next one is spirometer. So to deal with spirometers, this small device is called the spirometer. This very small device is called spirometer. තේරෙනවනේ? මෙන්න මේ චූටි යාළුවට තමයි spirometer කියලා කියන්නේ. You might not read the readings on it because it's really smaller. මම ඒකටත් පොඩි විසඳුමක් හොයලා තියෙන්නේ. So there are 3 legs and the middle screw. Using this middle screw I can move it downwards like this. See? Whenever I just squeeze it through, it will just move downwards. ගිය සතියේ මට ස්ක්‍රූ එකෙන්ම මේකෙන්ම එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන්නත් තිබුණා ඕන නේද? මට අමතක වුණානේ. See? So when I unscrew, it will move up. You see? This one moves up. So this is the principle. As it move one line, see, as it move one rotation, it will move what? Exactly 1 millimeter, because this thread length is not taken to be, that means the pitch is taken to be 1 millimeter apart. එයාගේ එක pitch එකක් millimeter එකකට set වෙන්න අරන් තියෙනවා. So when it rotates like one circle, it will move one round, but this is not accurate now because why? This one is being fully damaged. So I had to find it really hard. So it was stored in somewhere because we use this for once in a year. For many classes, still I use it once a year, then keep it somewhere, then I forgot. So today I had to do all the hard work to find it. නැමිලා තියෙන්නේ මේවා දැන්. ඉතින් හරියටම මිලිමීටර් එක උසට යනවා මට පෙන්වන්න බෑ. But it's like this, see? Relax are like in what? In the vertices of a triangle. හොඳට බලන්න. If you mark these three dots from the position, you can see it's like in one equilateral triangle. Heads of equilateral triangle, and this middle leg is just representing the center of that triangle. Explain you have to remember. And this one rotates in a certain manner. So see, when I unscrew, it has to move upwards. It's at the left hand side. So at the left hand side, it's 0 here, then 10, and here 90. So it rotates like this when you unscrew it, moving up. So if you can see, there is the 0 line here now, exactly in coincide with. Now it comes to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and comes back to 0. That means 100. That's how it rotates in the anti-clockwise direction. So actually numbers are running in this direction, but we unscrew in this direction. This is the number rotation, unscrewing. So I know that you can't see the numbers, so I made a certain strategy to do that. Actually, I drew this one on the scale for the last year, actually, still in use. But this one is representing for micrometer screw gauge. This is for the micrometer screw gauge, actually. The micrometer screw gauge unscrew in a different manner. It will unscrew in the other direction. So that's why, see, now when these two lines coincide with each other, 0, when I rotate, see, 5, 10, 15, 20, like that it rotates. If it accidentally rotates to the other side, see, you will have to understand this very well for what? Today's next lesson, like understanding what? 0 errors of the micrometer. If it rotates in the regular direction, 5. If just 5 being rotated in the other way, is that 45? You just moved it some 5 lines in the other direction. Is that 5 or 45? Now tell me, is that 5 or 45? You just rotated. See, now 45 nearly I have to rotate more than 90% of the one cycle. Then only you will get 45, right? Moving a small distance, it goes to 5. Moving the same small distance in the opposite direction, it reads 45. Is that 45 or just 5? In the other direction. Because this understanding is essential for today to understand the 0 error. Is that 5 or 45? Just 5. Just 5. Right. Have a really good look at here now. Make a micrometer. I will mark on this side for the what is called spirometer. Just stay 1 minute. 50, 60, 70, 80. Here it's going to be 90. Okay. This is forward. So you can see that the rotation number of number lines is in this direction. See. But the actual rotation of this one, this device, is in the other direction. Okay. I'm going to show you all of these. So have a look at. Now this is what the zero. Zero of what? This device, what is it called? Circular scale. මම ඒක හොඳට පෙන්නලා ඉන්නවා. නැත්නම් මේක මම explain කරද්දී ඔයාලා කිසි දෙයක් තේරෙන එකක් නෑ. දැන් හොඳට බලා ගන්න. So see this one. This circular scale is the one I represent here. Now when you unscrew first මෙහෙම ගලවනවා නම් මම එකක් කරලා දෙන්නම්. If you are unscrewing a screw, where should you rotate? You have to rotate in anti-clockwise direction, isn't that? Like this. So I am going to do the same thing here. Consider this one as my what? This point as the 0 point and coincide it with my thumb finger. Now what I'm going to do? Unscrew. Unscrew means where should it rotate? This way, anti-clockwise way, isn't that? Now I'm going to rotate it anti-clockwise way. You can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and comes back to 0. That means 100. Okay, again see, for the 0 error, you have to understand this. I rotate 10. It goes 10, yes. Now it rotates 10. Is that 10? Sorry, is that 90 or 10? මෙන්න මේ පොසිෂන් එකට නිකන් මේ පොඩ්ඩක් කරකිලා આવොත්. එහෙනම් වටයක්ම කරකිලා 90 આવොත් ඒක 90 තමයි ආ. අපි අදට තේරෙනවනේ කොහොමද ගියේ කියන එක. If it just rotate in the opposite direction, small distance and comes to 90. Is that 90 or 10? It is 10. Right. There is another one I have to show you. So to balance, we have to say whether is that containing any 0 error, negative or positive 0 error. In screw gauge, sorry, my spirometer, we don't have negative 0 error, we don't have positive 0 error. It takes in some weird way. I will teach you how. Firstly, try to see how to balance this. Firstly, we have to use this type of glass block. I don't have a glass block. Then I took one of the glass which is broken off from my one of old window. Now these are in touch. Can you? Oh shit. ඔන්න ඕක තමයි මගේ මේකට වෙන්නේ. දැන් වැටිච්ච පාර මම හිතන අඬු ඔක්කොම ඇද වුණා. shit. ඒවා හැම තමයි ඉතින්. මයික්‍රෝමීටර් එක මොකෙක් හරි ඉස්සලාම තමයි ඉතින්. ඒවා ගණන් ගන්න දේවල් නේ. Have a good look at it. Now I keep it on here. ඉන්නකො මම මේක I will keep this on something, then you will see the reflection. Reflection එක පෙනෙයිද? Yeah, you can see the reflection. You can see the reflection. See? මෙන්න මේ legs ටික පේනව නේද reflect වෙලා? Like a paint image, see? See these legs shown in the other one? So we have to pay the attention to these images here. Sorry, මෙන්න මේ පේන paint image is the one. So there is a question we may ask in the exam. Why can't we use a mirror instead of this type of a glass block? I have to spend like 4 hours to rectify it. Mirror එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න බැරි ඇයි කියලාත් අහයි. ඒවා ඔක්කොම මම කියලා දෙනවාද? මගේ ටියුට් එකේ තියෙනවා. So can you see that the paint image? So that paint image is the one we have to consider, and to make it sure this one is in touch, we have to do one important thing here. That we have to try out with sliding what? Sliding a piece of paper through these two legs, middle leg. If the piece of paper, actually a very thin tissue paper, pass through here, that means it is not in contact. Now it appears to be like touched, but now I'm trying to slide this through. So easily it is not easy. The balance now see, this one passed through easily. Now it doesn't, see, it is not going to pass through. When මේකෙන් තමයි අපි double check කරගන්නේ හරියටම touch වෙලාද නැද්ද කියලා. This is how we make it sure whether it is completely touched or not. Understand? ළමයි මේ කතාව තේරුණාද? Guys, could you understand that? Yes or no? Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, hari adi. So that's what all about. Explaining what? The principle of what? Sperometer. There is a one important thing. ඒකත් මම පෙන්නලා ඉන්නා. You find out the it's about finding out the radius of a spherical object. I don't have a big watch glass, so but I have this coconut shell. ඒ කියන්නේ පොල් කටුව තියෙනවා. මෙන්න මෙහෙම තිබ්බාම so keep it on top of it and rotate until all three sides and this middle screw are finally in touch with each other. Then now වැටුන්නේ. හරි මෙන්න මෙහෙම තියන්න ඕනේ. So this is called the resourcefulness. හරි බඩු හරිනේ. කැඩිලා. මෙන්න මෙහෙම legs හතරම තියන්න ඕනේ. හරි නේද? ඔන්න මම මේ physically පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් හැමදේම පෙන්නුවා. Now it's about to move back to our regular virtual board. Then I'll quickly finish this stuff, and I'm not having any intention to teach you what it is called. What is it? Traveling microscope, because I will send you the regular 2024 groups video review. මේ සතියෙන් මම මේ instrument කතන්දරේ ඉවර කරනවා. In the next week I will give you some questions based on micrometer, screw gauge, a vernier caliper, sperometer, and what is it called? The other one, traveling microscope, and this set called What? Make a triple beam balance. That's only. But most of the teachers teach this part even. That means the spectrometer. The spectrometer is not belongs to measuring instruments. It is belongs to what? A thing called optics. 23 ළමයින්ට තවම සති 3-4ක්වත් නැහැ කරලා. ඉතින් ඔයාලට තව අවුරුද්දක්වත් බලන් ඉන්න වෙනවා. හරි නේද? So let's move on to our virtual board. Then I will teach you every possible details you want for what? Spirometer. Before that, I will move to what? Micrometer screw gauge and teach you what? Reading. Before moving to, I will show you for that for the one last time about that CD thingy. Remember this again. This is how you take what readings. It is in opposite direction how we move to extend. පිටිපස්සටනේ ගෙනියන්නේ අරක වගේ උඩට නෙමෙයිනේ. Right. 5, 10 like that. If you accidentally move to here, it is not 5, 20, 45. It is just 5. ඔන්න ඔය කතාව ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. හරි? Okay. යමුද වැඩේට? Guys, am I audible to you now? Let me know. I'm in the other device. I will send you a message. So send any message to a device called Think, and this I'm sending you a really random message. Right. So මෙන්න මේකට message එකක් දාලා හොඳ ළමයි වගේ කියන්න. Am I audible enough? Or not? Yes, really good ළමයි. So shall we move on to learn what we just learned and just finished in the last week? Micrometer screw gauge. We just learned how to take the reading. Right? We learned how to take the reading. And today what I'm going to do is to teach you the way how to learn that instrumenting thingy. Right? Instrumentation. Hello, Tirasa. Can you speak up? Tirasa? Tirasa? If you don't speak up, I will call you Sikandar Rasa. Oh, Malmad Rasa. Well, Malmad Rasa was another Malmad Rasa. Then any have a problem on mic. Okay, Hari. So I only know 2 Rasas so far. One is what is it called? Sikandar Rasa, who's a cricketer. The other one is Manmad Rasa. So which Rasa you are? Sirasa, which Rasa you are? Sikandar Rasa or Manmad Rasa? Okay. Mama other add karagannan. Now I know another Rasa. It's called Tigrasa. Okay. Right, good. So Kirtana, ඔයා දන්නව නේද මේ මන්මද රාසාව? කීර්තනා?
ඔව් සර්.
එයා දන්නවා. මොකද ඒක ටැමිල් සෝං එකක් ඒක පට්ට. හරි. ඔහොම ඉන්න විනාඩියක් මම අර මගේ ටියුට් එක අරගෙන එන්නම්. ටියුට් එක කොහෙටද දැම්මේ කියලා හොයන්නත් බෑ. මේ ඔයාලා වැඩ කරන්නේ නැද්ද ළමයි? මට ළමයි මොකද මට මිඩ් වීක් වර්ක්ෂීට් එකක් ඔයාලට එවන්නවත් මට හිතට ෆිට් එකක් එන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මට එකෙක්වත් මේකේ මිඩ් වීක් වර්ක්ෂීට්ස් කරලා දාන්නේ නැහැ නේ. 24 රෙගියුලර් සෙට් එකේ නම් මිඩ් වීක් වර්ක්ෂීට්ස් ලස්සනට කරලා එවනවා. ඉතින් මම උන්ට අතිතරම් මිඩ් වීක් දෙනවා. දැන් ඔයාලා කරලා එවනවද නැද්ද? No, 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 no. We are not discussing worksheet. It's going to be a very new theory now. The micrometer screw gauge. Right? That's the micrometer screw gauge theory. ඔයාගේ මේකේ ඩියුට් එක නැද්ද? තිරාසා? Hey. No, no, no. It's not redoing something. It's like the second batch. Oh my God. I think you got a misunderstanding. So actually I have added you to the wrong group, ne? Oh, that's my fault. Actually, I added you to the wrong group then. Why in on a group again? I guess. This is the second group actually. That's the first group. In the second group, we do right from the beginning thingy. Right? Okay. විනාඩියක් දෙන්න ළමයි. ටියුට් එක ඕපන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ මොකක් හරි රීසන් එකකට. එලා මෙයා වැරදි ගෲප් එකට මම දාලා තියෙන. ඉතින් බලන්නකෝ ඉතින්. යාර රෙගියුලර් ගෲප් එකට ආපු ළමයනේ. මම මේකට ඇඩ් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay ළමයි. Have a good look at here. We have done this part. Now today I will have to teach you the zero errors. Now write positive error of positive zero error. Positive zero error. Of micrometer screw gauge. විනාඩියක් දෙන්න. Positive zero error of micrometer screw gauge. මම අනිත් ලැප් එකකින් නේ එදා කරේ ඔබ. මේක මම බැලුවේ මේකේ මේ ලියපු කිසි දෙයක් නැත්තේ මොකද කියලා. මම අමතක වුණා. All right, let me check what we have done so far in the last week. I taught that part. I have taught this one, done this one, The least count, okay, least count obtained. Minimum reading. So what's wrong with this one? Yeah, we have obtained the reading even, right? Okay. Today we only need to go for, what is it called? Zero error, right? This positive zero error of micrometer screw gauge. Right. Write the definition. If there is a reading, on the scale of micrometer screw gauge, right? When the anvil and the spindle are firmly closed. When the anvil are firmly closed. Firmly closed. මෙන්න මේම හරියටම close කරලා තියෙන වෙලාවට when the anvil and the spindle are firmly closed, it is called what? If there is a reading on the micrometer screw gauge like this, X reading of X. So that means there is a positive zero error. There is a positive zero error. Not this one, the other one. See here. Positive zero error. Hari. විනාඩියක් අරගෙන ටක් ගාලා ඇඳ ගන්න මේක. Take only 1 minute and draw it. මතකනේ අර මම DVD එකේ කරලා පෙන්නුවා. මෙයාව කරකවන්නේ මේ පැත්තට, reading අනිත් පැත්තට. So on the DVD scale you could see that starts with 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45. This is how it is. මම මේක rotate කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ board එකේ තියෙන වාසිය එකයි. Get the maximum usage of this board. මේ මෙහෙම කරකවන්න පුළුවන් නේ මට physical board එකක ජීවිතේට කරන්න බෑ. See, this, what direction should I rotate? It should be rotated in this way. Should rotate. I rotate in this way. Numbers are marked in the other way. Now have a good look at. I'm going to rotate 5, 10, 15. තේරුණානේ? කොහොම ඇති තරම් කරකවන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් පැත්තට ගත්තොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? It can rotate in that way too. 45, 40, 35, 30. ආන් එහෙම කියලා ගැරකෙනවා. හරි නේද? Can you understand? So I can rotate. This is what untying, this is what tying. When you are just unscrewing, it should be rotated here. When you tighten it, it should rotate in the other way. Oh, I think podi screw එකකුයි nut එකකුයි අරගෙන පොඩ්ඩක් ගෙදරදී කරකවලා බලන්න. Right. Okay, draw this one. Don't draw any of these. Only draw this part covered by this green line. Draw this one. You have only 1 minute to draw this. Finish. Good. Now write this in a star point. To read the error reading, read it as if a normal reading. මෙයා error ද මොකක්ද කියන එක අදාළ නැහැ. normal reading එකක් වගේම read කරන්න ඕන. Positive error. How to read? Okay, let me write. Positive error. මේකේ එක line එකක් වගේ පන්නලා තරම් ලොකුවට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා නම් ඒ device එක විසි කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒක නිසා line දෙක තුනක් පන්නපු එකක් ගන්න නැහැ. MSR main scale reading එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ගන්නෙ නෑ. ඒක වෙනම කතාවක්. අපි දැන්ට දාමුකෝ බිඳුවයි බිඳුව උනත් main scale reading න plus but n times please count. This is how you read. Positive error. So for above this one, මේකට මොකද කරන්නේ? Main scale reading එක 0. What about the other scale, circular scale? N is like 2 times 0.01. So you may get the reading 0.02 millimeters is the positive error. හරිනේ? මේ බලන්නකෝ. Here it is coincide with the second line. Copy this one. Now write this in a new line. The removal method is as same as of the මං කිව්වා දැන් මං අර මේ 24 මුල් බැච් එක වගේ හිමීට කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඕක කටස් ගාලා කියලා දානවා. Write this. The removal method is as same as of the removal method is as same as of what? The removal method is as same as of what do we call? The removal method is as same as of micrometer, sorry, vernier caliper. Vernier එකේ තිබුණ විදියම තමයි මේකෙත් remove කරන්නේ. වෙන අලුතෙන් magic එකක් කරන්නේ නැහැ. The removal method is the same. හරි? ඒකේ තියෙන විදියටම අපි මේව remove කරලා දාමු. කොහොමද remove කරන්නේ එතකොට? Removal. How? The actual reading equals to AR කියන actual reading කියලා తీරපු කට්ටිය දන්නවනේ. Reading minus positive error. ටක් ගාලා දාගන්න. Reading minus positive error. මේ දේවල් මම ගිය සතියේ ඇති තරම් දිගහැරලා කියලා දුන්න හින්දා අද මේකෙත් මම ඒ විදිහටම කියලා දෙයි කියලා හිතන්න එපා. This is like a crash course now. කොටස් ගාලා අල්ල ගන්නකොට. මීට වඩා අමාරු lessons
මොකද මේ ක්ලාස් දෙකටම එන ළමයි ඉන්නවනේ. එයාලා දකින්නවා අම්මට සිරි පිස්සු හැදෙන ලෙසන්ස් තියෙන ඉස්සරහට. මේකේ මේ පුරු ගා ඉන්න අපිට ටයිම් එකක් නැහැ කියන එක මතක තියාගන්න. Right. Now the actual reading is equal to reading minus positive error. So how does it work? How does it work? Example. For above what? Error. For above error, what is it going to be? කලින් තිබිච්ච error එකටම for above error. Actual so for a reading of what? 2.56 millimeter. Find out the actual reading එක හොයන්න කොහමද ගන්නෙ? So we know the actual reading is going to be 2.56 is the reading. You have to subtract the positive error of 0.02. My actual reading is now going to be what? 2.54 millimeters. මේක ගත්ත හැටි තේරුණාද? තේරුණ නැති කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවා නම් කියන්න මම එකපාරක් කියලා දෙන්න. Is there anybody who can't understand this? Just let me know. I'll explain you one more time. If you can understand, just copy. Lamai, if you don't understand, just let me know. හරි ඒක තේරුණා කියලා හරි කියන්කො. තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් තේරෙන්නේ නැති කට්ටිය නැති වෙන්නේ. තේරුණාද වැඩි? Lamai. Hello. Okay, got it. Good. Now write -0 error of micrometer screw gauge. So there are examples even given with full explanation. See, අතිතරං examples දීලා තියෙනවා. Now it's like the -0 error. ඉතර දේවල් ඕනේ. Right, this persons of reading in the negative direction, when the zero line of when anvil and the spindle are in touch with, when anvil and the spindle of micrometer screw gauge are in touch with each other. Anvil and the spindle in the micrometer screw gauge are in touch with each other. මෙහෙම මේ දේවල් එකට ටච් වෙලා ඉද්දි අනිත් පැත්තට ගිහිල්ලා නම්. Now have a good look at this one. Now try to read it by yourself. What is the line coincided here? What is this line? What is this line? That's what 46 line is the 46th line. How? Because 6, 40, 45, next one should be 46. Line is 46. So is that the reading 46 now? Line is the 46 line. Tell me whether the reading is 46. කියන්න එක reading එක 46 ද? It is not 46. It's okay. How to find now? Negative error. Negative error. How to read? This way, n minus simple n times least count. This is as same as of what? As same as of what? Vernier scale. Vernier එකේදී කරපු විදිහම තමයි. n ගානෙන් අඩු කරලා. So for the above example, how can we do? So for this example, මෙයාවම ගත්තොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? Negative error equals the total. This one is total lines. There are 50. What is the coincided line? This one is here. Coincided line is what? 46 times my least count of 0.01. So I may get the reading that of what? Negative error equals to 4 times 0.01. So I get negative error as what? 0.04 millimeter. Right. Same reading for a reading of 2.56 millimeter, as same as of the previous one. Find out error plus actual reading for above what? Above negative 0 error. Above 0 error කියන්නේ කීයද? 0.04 millimeter. Right, how to read it? We know that the actual reading should be what? Reading minus negative error. Minus and minus. What's it going to be? So it combines as same as of the vernier caliper. Reading plus error. So what is my reading now? 2.56 millimeter plus error is 0.04 millimeter. So what is my actual reading now? Actual reading is 2.60 millimeter. හරි නේද? Yeah, really good චලක. මං හිතන්නේ මේක මං ගොඩක් ෆාස්ට් කරේ. ඔක ඉතින් 2024 රෙගියුලර් එකේ නම් මම පැය දෙකකට වඩා ගත්තා ඔය ටික කියලා දෙන්න. එහෙම ඕනේ. ඔයාලා දැන් මේ පොඩ්ඩක් තැම්බිලා ඉන්නේ ළමයි. So copy this part quickly. ඔක copy කරගන්න. විනාඩියක් අරගෙන. Done. Really good. Hari. Taggala yamu atenta me PDF එකේ මේ. Now the amount is what? Circular division is 46. Now you know negative error. How to get the negative error? LSD, least count, and 0.01. It's like minus. No. It says, I strongly say no. Why the heck is that? Hey. So since there is an equation, so that's same as what we used in the vernier caliper earlier. What is it? Negative zero error is the total number of lines of the circular scale minus the number of lines coincided on the circular scale. මේවා මේ විදිහටම ලියවලා අර බලන්න කරා. ඉතින් ඔයාලට එහෙම ඕනේ නැහැ. Negative error equals total number line. So it's like 0.04. So with the real example here, 0.7, so 2.72 millimeter. So subtract here, zero error. It's going to be added because that's a negative error. Now the finalized reason is 2.76 millimeter. මේක use කරන එකේ නම් step by step කියලා තියෙනවා. ඔය දේවල් ගන්න advantages disadvantages මම අද කරන්නේ නෑ ඔයාලට. මොකද ඔයාලා මේ revision එකේ ඉන්න නිසා මේ දේවල් කියවලා තේරුම් ගන්න බැරි තරම් බුද්ධි මට්ටම අඩුයි නම් physics කරන්න එපා. At the beginning, I have to torch you because A level, O level කරපුම ගමන් වෙන අලුත් බට්ටෝ ටිකක් නින්නේ. දැන් එහෙම නෙමෙයිනේ. දැන් ඔය මේ ඉස්කෝලේ ගිහිල්ලා මිරරල් ලොකුලෙසන් දැකලා මේ ඇයි මොනවාද usages and disadvantages මොනවාද? ඒ දේවල් තේරුම් ගන්න බැරි නම් ඒක වැඩක් නෑ. Read it by yourself. I have nothing to do with that. Now let's try out few examples are there. I expected you to read it alone, but I know that you guys never read. ඇත්තම එකක් කොහොමද තියෙන්නේ කියලා ඔක්කොම විස්තර ටික තියෙනවා මේ තියෙන්නේ. ඔක්කොම ටික තියෙනවා. මේ ඇත්තම එක රීඩින් එක පේන විදිය ඉදම්ම. See? The parallax error. You can't read it like this manner. If you see it from this angle, it's going to add a parallax error. If you see it from this angle, it's also going to add a parallax error. You always should read it perpendicular to the reading. මේ වගේ. ඔක්කොම ටික උතන තියෙනවා. හරි. No zero error. මේක කිසිම zero error එකක් නැති එකක්ලු. අපි බලමු මේකේ පළවෙනි ගණන් 4. 4 හදමු. First 4. After that width. Zero error. හරි. දැනට අපි මේකෙන් 4ක් හදමුකෝ. ටක් දාලා. Try first 4. Let's try first 4. I'll give you like 8 minutes. Minute to attend then. Coding done. See this one. Firstly, the main scale reading is 12 and the circular scale reading 18. 8 times 0.01 and 12 plus 0.18 is like 12.18. Okay, the next one. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and this line is 49. Reading is what? 9 plus 49 times 0.01. Reading is what? 9.49 millimeter. Right. What is the actual reading of here? හොඳට කල්පනාවෙන් ගන්න. මම කියන්නේ යට ලයින් වලින් පෙන්නන්නේ 0.5 lines කියලා. 10, this is 11, this part is what? 11.5. Reading is what? 11 11.5 plus the main scale reading is what? 47. Circular scale reading is 47 times 0.01. So it's what, like 11.5 plus 0.47. So the reading is what? 11.97 millimeter. Make avada C වලට. Did you get this answer for the C? ටග්ගල දාන්න උලං ඔව්. Yeah, good. Here the reading is again bottom one. 10, 11, 12, 12.5, 12.5 plus, what is that? It's like 0 plus 0 times 0.01. So the reading is 12.5. එච්චරමයි. හරිනේ? Now here you have to find out what type of error this one it is. Right. Right. However, there's no exactly 0. The main the 0 error, it's positive or negative. Positive or negative the kirat හොයන්න ඕනේ ඔයාලා. මම මේ වලට දෙන්නම් උපරිම again 8 minutes maximum. ඊට කලින් ඉවර වුණොත් කියන්න ඕනේ. If you finish this before 8 minutes, just let me know. Okay. So the line is like third line. So it's like 3 times 0.01 positive 0.03. And the line is like 16 is positive 16 times 0.01 0.16 millimeter. This one it's 47. You know that 47 cannot be. So total number of line is 50. 50 minus 47 times 0.01 is a negative error. 3 times 0.01, so the negative 0.303. And here the fourth line, like in the same way, we can get the reading like positive 0.04 millimeters. Right. Now it has some errors. Now in this time, it contains certain errors. Let's try this with the errors. Right. For this one, error is given here. There is an error given. Have to take the reading here and do whatever the operation. So this is a positive, this is a negative, this is a negative, this one is also negative. So deal with these negatives and positives and take the reading and remove the error. And it is like, I'll give you exact the same time for 4 questions, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Okay, time is beginning now. I have a good look at this one. Is like the actual reading is like how to get. It's just gone past the 15 line. As you can see, the reading is like 15 plus the reading is like 14. 14 times 0.01. So that means 15.14 millimeter. The actual reading is going to be, you have to subtract this one, 15.14 minus 0. It's a positive error, so you have to subtract 2, 3. Isa kadunama 14.94. 91. 14.91 is the answer millimeter. I think you guys got this one. And for this one, let's find. So reading is like 5.5. Reading is the main scale reading is like 5.5 plus the circular scale reading is like 6 times 0.01. It's like 5.56 millimeter is the reading. What is the actual reading? It's going to be like 5.56 is a negative error minus the negative 0.05. This one is going to get added. So 5.61 millimeter. It's like 5.61 millimeter. Hooray, the negative wake up add when known. Here this one, the reading is what? 1, 2, 3 and 3.5. 3.5 plus 30 times 0.01. Actual reading is what? Oh, it's a negative. Wait. It's a negative error. I made a mistake. It's going to be negative error, so it's adding. Wait. .27 millimeter. It's like 12 here. 12 line is the one gone fast. Reading is like 12 plus 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times 0.01. 12.18 millimeter. And in the next one, you have to subtract it from the error reading. The actual reading is going to be like 12.18 minus 2.1, sorry, 0.21. 21, so like 38 and 39, 12.39 millimeter. හරි නේද? මේ readings 4 ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවද බලන්න? Did you get all these 4 readings? මේ readings 4 ඔයාලට ආවද? ළමයි, hi. හරි නේ? Good. ඉතින් මේ දේවල් ටික හිමීට බලා ගන්න. ප්‍රැක්ටිකල්ස් ටිකකුත් දාලා තියෙනවා. ප්‍රැක්ටිකල්ස් ටිකත් හිමීට රීඩ් කරන්න. මේ රීඩින්ග්ස් ගද්දී මල්ටිපල් පොයින්ට් 3-4කින් අරගෙන ඇවරේජ් ගන්න ඕනේ. ඩයමීටර් වගේ ගද්දී වොලියුම් එක හොයද්දී pi d over 2 pi r squared l කියන එකනේ සිලින්ඩර් එකක. ඉතින් මේ දේවල් ඔක්කොම මේකේ තියෙනවා. තමන් කියවලා තමන් හදාගත්තොත් වැඩේ ගොඩ. මොකද ඔය එකින් එකට මම අර ක්ලාස් එකේවත් කියලා දුන්නේ නෑ. එහෙම කියලා දෙන්න අපිට ටයිම් එකක් නැති නිසා. හරි නේද? So I hope that you will understand this condition. So firstly, let's take like what 15-minute break. විනාඩි 15ක පොඩි break එකක් ගමු. ඇවිල්ලා ස්පෙරෝමීටර් තියරි එක අද ඉවරයක්ම කරලා දාමු. next week එකේ මම කිව්වා මම කිසිම වෙන lesson එකක් කරන්නේ නැහැ. questions කරන්නේ next week එකේ. මොකද ඊට පස්සේ week එකේ මට ඕනේ මොනවා පටන් ගන්නද? Vectors. I need to start vectors not in the next week. The week after, in the next week, I'm going to give you like many exam questions, but traveling microscope one will be, and the other devices will be kind of what? Previous video. I will provide you the previous class video because they were ඇති වැඩ කරන්න නැති දේවල්. traveling mic එක ගැන එහෙම ආපහු කතා කරනවා. මොකක්ද මේ optics වලදී. දැනට බලා ගන්න මම එවන්නම්. I will send you because the traveling microscope also optical instrument. So we can't just learn it now perfectly. So I will send you the link in the previous class. Now for this one, it's all going to be what? For this one, there will be no theory after today. In the next week, I'll be provide you what? Video and the theory note. Theory note I've already given you. And some questions. Next week is going to be entirely question discussion for making you available for your term test. Then making term test. How many of you have the upcoming term test or already the term tests are being done? Let me know. Lamai, do you have the term test or going to have the term test? Kiana Lamai? Mung interval එක ගන්න ගියත් දන්නේ නැහැ මම මේ කියපු ටික. Ah, 27. Up to what lessons will it come? Up to what lesson will it come? Don't know. What lesson have you covered? What lesson have you covered so far? මොකක් බන්තිමල කරපු lesson එක? මොකක්ද ඔයාලට cover කරපු lesson එක? Didn't teach it. Oh my God, going to have a test, but they haven't teach you. What the heck it is? Oh God. Seriously. Wow. Okay, forget about it. Tar gala man දැන් interval එක දෙන්න. 15 minutes from here. Okay, now your time began.